Am I the asshole for excluding my niece from my son's birthday party after she ruined his first party? Last week, I hosted my son James' 9 birthday party at my parents' house. I paid for and organized the whole event. We just had to use my parents' place because our house was being renovated. My parents agreed and said they had no problems. I had invited James' closest friends from school and the football club to the party, and 2 of his cousins from his dad's side whom he's very close with. James had made it clear he wanted a friends-only party and I was okay with it. However, the day before, my sister Linda called me angry that her daughter Ava, 11, was not invited. I tried to explain that it wasn't a party for family members. Also, James wasn't very close to Ava. She is a bit spoiled and always picks fights with James wherever they are made to play together. Linda didn't want to listen and cried that Ava was having a hard time making friends in school and it didn't help if her own cousin was excluding her. I felt sorry, but I didn't relent and Linda cut the call. She then called Mom and they tried to convince James behind my back. He also said no and told me. My parents apologized and I thought that was it. Fast forward to the party date, I have everything arranged and the party is going well. Halfway through it, Linda arrives with Ava and my parents say they'll end the party early if I don't let Ava join. I reluctantly did. James was upset, but I told him to ignore her and enjoy time with his friends. Ava tried joining the games but would get upset and scream if she lost and Linda would make the kids restart. Obviously, the kids lost interest and stopped playing and it upset James. They tried playing football but since Ava couldn't play, she constantly interrupted them. They went to the living room to play Xbox. Ava failed a few rounds and got angry and left. Nothing worked for her and James didn't care. After a few hours, I took the kids to cut the cake only to find Ava had thrown it to the floor and was crying at the table because everyone was mean to her. This was the final straw and James started screaming at her. He called her a loser and evil and started crying because his party was ruined. Linda was upset and asked James to apologize. I stepped in and told Linda to take Ava and get out. My parents stepped in and told me James was out of line and Ava was just a kid. I was so angry then that I just ended the party altogether and told Linda her daughter has no friends because she's a brat. I called my husband and we took all the kids to McDonald's and got a different cake for James to cut there. I took pics and posted them to FB as well. Since then, I've received calls and texts from Linda calling me a bitch and asshole for excluding Ava and has been demanding James apologize. My parents have berated me as well and are angry because James now refuses to speak to them. I'm not sure if James should apologize and I don't want to either. We did nothing wrong and I won't tolerate anyone ringing my son's birthday. But perhaps I shouldn't have insulted Ava. So ick. Am I the asshole?